Look, niggas like Sheff G, moving too hot, you got nothing to prove, you the king of this shit. Remember these posters with 30s inside of the Glock, I was itching to move on a lick. Niggas be talking real hot for the neck.
Yo, what's good? Let's make a beat for Sheff G. In case you're wondering what all this is, I don't live in a warehouse. We just got some couches delivered. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You don't care. Let me just get into the beat. Chopped up a sample I found off YouTube. This is what it sounded like originally. Then I threw that into Fruity Slicer, set it to medium grid slicing, got rid of the clicks with declick in, declick out. This is what I came up with. Sounding a bit choppy, but we can save that. All right, so then I rendered it out into a track, and then I pitched it up 2 semitones, came up with this. To get rid of that click, I just applied some kickstart to it, set it to like 80%. It's still clicking a little bit, but when I add the drums and all that shit, you won't even hear it. So if you've heard a Sheff G beat, you know that there's not too much going on with his beats. There's not a bunch of percussion and all that shit. It's just about the bop and letting him do his thing, you know? But I have a bad habit of adding way too many perks to my beats, so this should be interesting. Start with the snare. I've already got my sounds loaded up. Duplicate that over. Now let's add like a subtle open out or some shit. By the way, get this kit. Trust me, get this kit. All right, let's throw in a kick. God damn it. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some delay to the counter snares, but I'm gonna do it the lazy way. If you click on this wrench here and go to echo delay and increase the feed, it basically does an echo and delay. You can send it to a mixer and then apply it there, but I can't be bothered. Alright, now for the 808, I need something Sheff G-y. Alright, so I decided to switch up the sounds just a little bit. I switched out the chair. I switched out the snare for this one. It was just a bit punchier. And also I switched out the kick. For this one, it's pretty boxy. Alright, now let's add an 808. Every fucking time I forget to remove the lows from the melody, and I'm like trying to get my 808 sounding nice, and I don't know why it's not sounding nice. It's because the fucking melody still has the lows. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in an open hat when the kick hits. Side note, one thing I always do with my beats before I've even finished them is I export them to my phone and then I'll play them out loud and just see what it sounds like on phone speakers, because 9 times out of 10, if you can get your beats sounding good on phone speakers, they'll sound good on anything. I've got Google Drive hooked up to my phone. It's super convenient. You just export it to the folder on your computer, then it just pops up on here. So, little gem. Alright, so it's sounding alright so far. It's a bit basic for my taste, but maybe it'll come alive when I throw some vocals on it or something. And usually, 9 times out of 10, it's always the simple beats that end up smacking the most. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some arranging on the beat, mix it a bit, do some effects and shit, and just see what I can come up with. And we're back. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I wasn't really feeling this. It was a little dookie, I'm not gonna lie. Then after I did a bit of arranging, chopped on an acapella, it's a bit of a vibe. Alright, so the first thing I did was I applied halftime to the melodies to give a really gritty intro. Then for the second part of the verse, I reduced that by like 40% so you could hear a bit of the main melody. Then for the chorus, I just turned it off completely. Now the drums, structure-wise, to be honest, I didn't change much. It's pretty much the same pattern repeating throughout the entire thing, except maybe I've removed the open hats here. It's pretty repetitive, but this is one of those beats where the vocal kind of has to carry it. For the intro, I've got this foley of some police sounds. And then I applied pancake on it, so it kind of... don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my hand. Also, I threw in some ad-libs from a No Suburban acapella I found off of YouTube. I feel like I need black Air Forces on to listen to this shit. The acapella I ended up using is pretty decent quality. You can still hear some percussion in it, but I managed to clean it up as well as I can. I just basically did an EQ, and also I used the magic of Ozone. I pretty much just used the Master Assistant and let it do its thing. Usually whenever I have really bad quality acapellas, this tends to clean it up. You can still slightly hear some of the original beat in there, but I don't think it's enough to notice. Also, I added this Minxie riser just before the verse comes in. And also this echo perk after the first verse. Here's the entire intro.
Jay, turn it up a little.
Look, niggas like Sheff G, we moving too high, you got nothing to prove, you the king of this shit. Remember these posted with 30s inside of the Glock, I was itching to move on a link. Niggas talking real hot.
Alright, that's it for today's video, fellas and fellettes. If you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, drop a thumbs up, consider subscribing so you don't miss my next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Follow me at JSewell Beats on IG. I post there pretty much every day. I respond to all my DMs.
Jay, turn it up a little.
Look, niggas like Sheff G, we moving too high, you got nothing to prove, you the king of this shit. Remember these posted with 30s inside of the Glock, I was itching to move on a link. Niggas talking real hot for the net, but they see me in person, they all on my dick. I got their hearts in my pocket, no bully, but I could be bullying a whole lot of shit. Look, push me to the limit, unless you who really tryna get it. Okay, push me to the limit, unless you who really with it. Don't see no Suburbans who spin it. Don't see no Suburbans who spinning them niggas. Don't see no Suburbans who spin it. Don't see no Suburbans who spin it. Look, he got a flag, nigga, kick it off. You get shot down if you play a song. So I keep a Glock crown, I will let it off. This a diss track, this is not a song. I got in this food. I'm a king close, so you fool. I've been in the field like I know it. Can't talk on my niggas, I prove it. I'm feeling like